Hi, my name is David Bravo. I'm the Executive Development Chef of Ottolenghi, and this week we're talking about black garlic. By fermenting them, it creates this beautiful, sweet, licorice, squidgy texture, which is delicious. So at Ottolenghi we're using black garlic in so many different ways. We use it with yogurts, marinades, and so many dressings. So in terms of flavor notes of black garlic, I can describe it as kind of like a sweet, almost kind of like tastes like licorice with a little bit of a hint of star anise and clove. When you buy a black garlic, comes into a whole cloves, but very, very nice and soft and squidgy. Very easy to use them up. And you can also eat them as they are. Delicious. So today I'm doing grilled asparagus with new potatoes, black garlic dressing, pickled shallots, and Dukkah. So this salad is going to be really nice and herby with sweet notes from the black garlic. So I'm going to start by cutting the asparagus, and then we're going to dress them with olive oil, salt and pepper, and then we're going to put them in the grill. So the asparagus, I'm just going to chop it into small bite size, like this asparagus is quite large. Okay, so asparagus in a bowl. Then I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil, good pinch of salt, and black pepper. I'm going to give them a good mix. And they are ready for the grill. So the asparagus are in the oven on a high grill at 240 degrees for about 6 minutes. So for the black garlic dressing, I'm gonna add in the food processor all the black garlic. It might look like a lot, 8 grams, but the flavor of the black garlic is nice and subtle, so it's going to be nice and not too garlicky. Then I have 2 tablespoons of red harissa, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and I'm going to blend. So in here I'm going to check just the consistency of the dressing. For me it's a little bit too thick. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add a little bit of cold water to make it a little bit more runny and loose, so it can coat nicely the potatoes and the asparagus. There we go. Yeah, that's more or less how I wanted it. Not too thick, but not too runny as well. So the asparagus are done. The asparagus still have a little bit of bite. They're not too soft. That's how we want it. And now I'm just gonna put them aside to cool them down. So now I'm going to do the quick pickle shallots, which I have the thin sliced shallots in here. Then I'm going to add the vinegar and a little bit of sugar. Also to the pickle shallots, I'm going to add some ground fennel seeds. So I'm going to add some hibiscus powder, which I'm going to add the hibiscus to the pestle mortar. Just ground it down a little bit. What the hibiscus does, it brings that beautiful pink color and some really nice acidity notes to it as well. So a little bit in there. And I'm going to give it a good mix to this one. And in here, I'm going to add all the stalks from the from the asparagus. So they're gonna go into the pickle as well. So we can use all the asparagus in the recipe. So these shallots we're gonna just let it sit for about 10-15 minutes and that will be ready. So now it's time to assemble the salad, where I'm gonna get a bowl. I'm gonna add the grilled asparagus in it. So to the asparagus, I'm gonna add some boiled potatoes. These ones are just simple boiled in salted water with mint and thyme. And you can just boil them until they're nice and soft. Just gonna chop them quite small, like by size sort of. They're going in. So to this one, I'm gonna add the black garlic dressing. But I'm not gonna use all of it. I'm just gonna use a little bit of this. Just to dress them up a little bit. And then I'm gonna add some of the pickled shallots and the asparagus stalks. There we go. Then I'm gonna add dill. I get some mint as well. The mint I'm not gonna chop it, just gonna break it down a little bit. A little bit of olive oil. Give it a good mix to this one. So now it's time to plate it. I'm gonna put a little bit of the black garlic dressing at the bottom of the plate, just like that. And then asparagus with herbs and potatoes are going on top of it. Then I'm gonna put some of the pickled shallots. Just nice cut around. And finally, I'm gonna use add some hazelnut dukkah, which you got hazelnut, toasted hazelnut, smoked paprika, cumin, sesame seeds, and a little bit of salt, and nigella seeds as well. So this one, what you're gonna bring to the salad is gonna be a little bit of the nutty and the texture as well. So if you don't have dukkah at home, you can also substitute with some any nuts that you have. You can lightly toast it with some spices. It'd be nice.
I'm going to wait for you, or shall I just dig in?
Just again, please.
I'm feral. The black garlic is really, it's like earthy.
It's sweet, and then the sharpness of the pickled shallots. Delicious.
But also black garlic.
Herbs.
I know, it's fudgy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think my favorite way to use black garlic is just to mix it with a soft batter and then spread it into a toast.
I'm doing that next time. Well done. Cheers.
Thank you.